It's time for some Kill Tony. Here we go. Have one with me, guys.
Cheers.
To celebrate Tony's rise.
To power.
To power. Woo! This poor band treated like slaves.
Hey, this is Redban coming to you live from the Comedy Mothership here in Austin, Texas for a brand new episode of Kill Tony. Get up for Tony Hinchcliffe!
The vest, look at it. Look at the vests. And he tucks the vest into his belt buckle so that you could see what is this, like some designer belt buckle that he had to get.
Never been done.
He's tucking the vest because God forbid you miss that he bought the expensive belt buckle, so he's tucking the vest. This just can't happen.
Is he wearing knee pads?
He's wearing pants with zippers so that you could undo just the knee.
Oh my
It's
God.
like it's, I mean, look at him. Look at that. I can't have this. Oh, kill him. Kill Tony.
Who's ready for the best fucking night of their lives, huh?
That's how it's done.
Yeah. Hello, everyone. You made it. Welcome to the #1 live podcast in the world, Kill Tony, brought to you by Talkspace, Mood, and Chubbies. Hey, look, it's Brian Redban.
Hey, everybody.
You gonna abuse him tonight?
Oh, my goodness. How about another hand for the best damn band in the land, ladies and gentlemen? Our horn players got stuck on the runway in Virginia, but we have one beautiful Mexican here, Michael Gonzalez, on the drums.
So you got that.
Matt Muelling.
Let's see when he introduces.
You can go to, yeah.
When he introduces Sammy. We got Sam Tallent here tonight. Ooh. Do you see how they do the ad reads now? They stare right at the lens. Look at that.
Hundreds of dishes to choose from, and the menu is updated constantly. Menus are posted 2 weeks
Look
in
at
advance, so you have plenty of time to choose. Experience chef-quality meals every week delivered right to your door. Go to cookunity.com/Tony or enter code Tony before checkout for 50% off your first week. That's 50%
Can you
off.
give the advertisers some respect? He gives nobody any respect. I mean, it's all about him. The advertisers are paying you. They're probably paying you a lot. Do they want you doing that? Because, they don't want to start a fight with you and say, hey, Tony, can you slow it down and do it a little bit better? Then don't do it. Don't do the ad. You're making enough money. You're a millionaire. You don't need to do these ads if you're not going to even do them seriously.
Go to cookunity.com/Tony or enter code Tony before checkout for 50% off your first week. That's 50% off your first week by using code Tony or go to cookunity.com/Tony.
Call Cook Unity on me. Tell him that I was going to buy this, but then he's like making fun of it almost.
But make sure you say it's not Redban's fault.
You guys ready to start
Not
tonight's
Redban.
fucking show or what? We're back, baby. We're back home where it all goes down in beautiful Austin, Texas. One of the best comedians in the world. One of our favorite guests
Who's it gonna
ever
be?
tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the return of the great and powerful Sam Tallent. Oh, yeah, baby. Here he is. These people get it. We got some real comedy fans here tonight. Sam Tallent, one of the best in the world.
One of the best in the world.
The great and powerful Sam Tallent is back. Welcome, Sam.
Hey,
I got to set an alarm. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 hour here. Sorry, I forgot to set that alarm. Just remembered here.
I set it for you, don't worry.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. I'm about to crack a cold one if anyone wants a Celsius at 12. I also don't recommend drinking 200 milligram caffeine energy drinks at 12. I've noticed after the show, when I drink this buys us like 6 more hours of Red Bar.
I know.
It works. And I don't even drink the whole thing. I drink about a quarter of this. How long have we been on so far?
5:50.
This will buy us 5 to 6 more hours of Red Bar just by drinking a quarter of the can. It's insane how much that works. But here's the problem. I'll stay up till about 12 p.m. tomorrow.
I know know. I drink.
And then I got to
6
go to
p.m.
bed and then wait for the show. By the way, these shows, these 10-hour shows, they take like a full day to upload. Not just to upload. The upload's pretty fast. We got fiber. It's the transcoding. Okay, so now it's got to imagine if you were in Final Cut Pro and you have a 10-hour video and you try to export it. Now imagine doing that 5 times. That's what we have to do to get all the different versions. So it takes a tremendous amount of time. We offload this to the powerful computer. We're not doing it on our computer. It's being transcoded at a processing center with the fastest computers. It takes a full day. So I'll be up till about 12 p.m. tomorrow. And then I'll sleep. I'll wake up probably about 7. And then I'll be still waiting till probably about 10 p.m. the next day for the show to upload. That's how it's going to go. But these things, boy, oh boy, do they work. Sam Tallent, the best comic in the world. Cheers to him.
I want to commend you on your great performance on the roast. It was very good.
Thank you so much.
Kissing ass.
First episode back since then. First episode back in Austin.
Who wrote those jokes?
No, not ha ha ha. Yeah, who wrote the Snoop Dogg joke? Which, by the way, how'd you get out of that? Remember when you showed you Burger King with Larry King getting beaten up by Rodney King at a Stevie King concert? Snoop Dogg did the same joke in 2013, 2000-something. Tony was not a writer for that joke. So who wrote that joke? Why is Tony reusing a joke? Even if Tony came up with that joke 15 years ago, why is he reusing it and taking all these props? Why is that? How did he get out of that? How did he slide out of that? Everybody should be posting that video. You can't keep up with all the scams. That's how they're getting away with it. See, if everyone scams every minute of the day, even if you expose them, you've got maybe an hour to keep people's attention before they just can't possibly care. They got to move on to the next scam.
Even for us, it's too exhausting.
It's too hard. We can't keep nailing it. I wish there was only 2 scams a month because then you could really remind people. But when it's a scam every day, and then he's going to take that. Listen to this because he thought that was a diss. So Sam is saying, who wrote those jokes? Because Sam thinks Tony did. But Tony's like, well, let's quiet down here.
Since then, first episode back in Austin.
Who wrote those jokes?
It was me.
No, I watched it with my mother-in-law, and she was blown away.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You didn't write. Why can't you thank your writers? You worked with like 13 people for months. Why can't you thank them? Why do you got to pretend it was all you? Nobody on that roast single-handedly wrote their own jokes. They just did it. You were the only one? And it just turns out Snoop Dogg had the same joke as you on a roast years and years ago? I don't understand how he's getting away with it.
It was. She's not an easy... that was a compliment. It was very good.
I love
it.
that.
Went Drew Bledsoe than you, I think.
Oh, you like Drew Bledsoe?
I'm a big Bledsoe guy.
He sent me a case of his fucking wine.
Listen
and I'm
to
not.
this. So this is gross. Who's Drew Bledsoe?
One of the football guys from the roast.
I'm so sick of this football connection. Sports and comedy need to separate now. It's already bad enough you got Travis Kelce. He's now part of the Eras Tour as one of the backup dancers.
It's just
He
shaking my
did.
head.
He jumped in the air. Travis Kelce's like 6'7", 890 pounds. He was on the Eras Tour dressed up in this like butler's costume doing a bit with Taylor while she rips off Lana once again. And he's doing her makeup and stuff. And then he does a hop, skip, and a jump. And he leaps like 10 feet off the ground. I've never seen it. A big football player, he like went vertical, leaped. I was watching him and his brother on their podcast, New Heights. Is that what it's called?
Yep.
The New Heights pod. I need sports out of the arts. Keep it separate, please. It was bad enough that they let sports be in a section in the news. Why is sports in the newspaper or on the news? And now it's got to be in comedy. He's wearing a Broncos jersey. I don't like that. I want all sports taken away.
Someone says at least Travis isn't trying to do comedy.
He
I'm
is.
Sure
You
will.
never been to Travis Con? He was up on stage all night doing jokes.
Kelsey Jam.
Kelsey Jam. I mean, this Travis Kelce, please. I need him to physically abuse Taylor. To
No,
beat the
just
living.
cheat on her.
No,
Just cheat on her.
I want you Rihanna-ing her face for the whole public to see. But then it also exposes Taylor doing something bad too.
No.
That's what I need. I need them all to go down. This is getting too big. Okay, well, listen to this. So who's Drew Bledsoe?
He was just one of the football. I don't know who that is, but he was on the roast.
He sent Tony some of his bullshit wine, celebrity wine that he makes. Listen to this.
It's very good.
I love
it.
That.
Went Drew Bledsoe than you, I think.
Oh, you like Drew Bledsoe?
I'm a big Bledsoe guy.
He sent me a case of his fucking wine, and I'm not a big wine guy, but I gotta tell you, I cracked one of these bottles open the other night.
And it was just as shitty as wine that you already don't like? Or?
The blunt, drank some wine, and it was so good. I ended up getting drunk all by myself.
Okay, so you don't like wine. You normally don't drink wine. But because Drew Bledsoe has a celebrity wine, it was so good. It was the best. Oh, was it the best? Or are you a clout-hungry maniac? And look at you, Sam Tallent. Again, if you're wearing glasses, I'm going to smash them on your fucking face. Sorry, I'm just joking.
That only
I'm
counts
joking.
for regular glasses, not sunglasses.
Exactly. If you're wearing sunglasses, I go, good day. You're a cool guy. These glasses, get LASIK or don't go out. I can't look at you with glasses. I need glasses. You see these tiny things? So I've broken every pair of glasses I have. I accidentally ordered these from Warby Parker. Now, I'll tell you this. I use Warby Parker because glasses to me last about 2 weeks. This is what I do. I wear glasses all day at home so I could see. And I'm watching them in bed. This is what I do when I go to bed. Oh, it's time to go to bed.
He's not
and
kidding.
I chuck them, and they end up mangled and smashed and scratched within 2 weeks. So I buy like 10 pairs of glasses from Warby Parker. Those that I just threw. I bought the narrow ones. They're like this big, but all my other glasses are ruined. So I'm walking around wearing these tiny little fucking things.
It's like tight on your
I
head.
would never wear glasses in public. I'd rather walk around like this than be a four-eyed fucking freak.
And he won't wear contacts.
Are you
That's
kidding me?
eye.
That's putting something in your eye. What does Jeff say? My eye. Okay, here's Sam Tallent. Again, look at this hat. Look at this shirt. I fucking hate how these people dress. And you might go, Mike, you're dressing just like them. I am not.
Trust
some wine, and it was so good.
It was so good.
I ended up getting drunk all by myself. Just drank a fucking bottle of red wine.
I think Drew does that a lot.
Yeah, I think so.
He had like puffy stop sign face.
Oh, yeah. He's good. He licked his top teeth a lot, I noticed.
Yeah, because he was blasted on blow.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, it's in his last name.
It's amazing.
No, it's not.
It is amazing.
Blow?
We had so much fun. A lot of football fun out there. You're a big Bronco. Peyton Manning was there.
That's right. Yep.
There was some jokes I didn't get to do because I thought Peyton originally was going to be out there the whole time. Mm-hmm. And I probably shouldn't do it. It doesn't make sense to do it.
Yeah.
You guys want me to do it?
Here, I'll be Peyton Manning.
Yeah, there he
So
is.
ugly. That's you, by the way.
There
You're
he
doing
is.
you.
So I was going to say...
That's our impression of you, fatso. Big, fat, ugly, gross guy. Look at this. I'll show you. This is what I'm looking at. That's your impression of a football player? That's you. That's you with your hand on your head. You see how ugly it is? Yeah, now you finally get it. Blood Meridian. I'll smack that book out of your damn fist.
There's so many guys that are blood
Meridian. There's these intellectuals. You know,
one of these guys, if they talk to you, just go, ooh.
You know what book I'm at right now? I'm doing this challenge right now where I'm following this stupid challenge where if you could read how much of Infinite Jest you could read per week. I'm almost halfway done with this fucking book. It's been 1 week because I've always wanted to read Infinite Jest. So I picked it up. I go, how hard this could be? How hard could this be? It looked tough because the type is very small. There's this challenge that's like, if you could get to page 69 within a week, then you're good. I'm halfway done with this fucking book in like 2 hours. I get it. There's Jest. It's going on for fucking forever. What's it? Big whoop! What is this book even about? The arts? Radio?
Cartridges.
Ads? What's it about, Jules? Because I can't... I'll tell you this. I've been skipping pages. And I'm doing this Twitter challenge. Anybody else?
He's making fun of me because I actually am trying
That's
to read it,
what
but I'm only on
Jules is
page
doing,
127.
You're on 127.
so-
She's been reading. Well, I won't let her read.
For 1 week, that's not that
She
bad.
only is allowed to read while I'm in the shower. And then the second I get out, I go, what is that in your hand? Put that away.
And he starts loudly singing.
I get
so that
mad
I can't pay
if she
attention.
doesn't put the book away by the time I'm ready to start talking. I go,
And
that's
you
disrespectful.
really, there's like 150 characters per page that you have to focus on who's
I'm
who.
kidding. I'm
and
not reading any
thinking
books.
So hard.
Why would I? You think I'll give an author my time? These authors are scumbags. Authors are crooks. I won't give a man that much time. You want to write something, get it figured out in a few paragraphs, and I'll barely read that. But I am working on a novel that will be out because that's entertainment.
Okay, wait, but go back 10 seconds.
Okay, listen to this.
Here, I'll be Peyton Manning.
Yeah, there he is. There he is.
I'll be Bert.
So I was gonna say, there's a cult and a. Thank you, Redban. Shut the fuck up. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about.
What the fuck?
And yes, they do. That was a huge.
Well, I don't know what he saw. What's it about?
Okay, so he is,
of
I'm this,
course.
and then he goes, I'm Bert, and pretends he's mouthing
mouth
along
the
to
Tony
the bit.
joke. Yeah,
Everybody
everyone knows.
knows about that.
So we've looked into this. Every time Brian Redban opens his mouth on the show, he's immediately shut down by Tony, who says nobody knows what you're talking about. But Jules knew what he was talking about. I didn't. I don't have the patience to know, but now I know. So why are you so cruel to him? Watch this again. Watch this.
There he is.
I'll be Bert.
So I was gonna say, there's
He's
a
moving
cult.
his mouth.
There's a cult and a. Thank you, Redban. Shut the fuck up. No one knows what the fuck you're talking about. You retarded retard.
What the fuck?
You want me to be Peyton Manning as
You
Bert?
retarded retard, shut the fuck. This is what you say to him in the opening of your show? I'm not letting that. I'm showing every time you abuse him. I'm showing. And I hope someone puts together, this is what I want. Every 6 months, because this goes on for years. Every 6 months, somebody needs to make an edit of the previous 6 months. Or no, of everything. So from the start of Redbar, can someone make an edit of every time I show? Well, this might be a lot of work, so don't do it unless you really want to. Every time that he harasses Redban, I want to get these clips out there. I mean, there are people who don't like this, and I don't want him treating my friend like that. Not after what happened to his Fender Mothi record player with the termites. Shut the fuck up, you fucking retard. No one knows who you're talking.
You retarded retard.
And he rolls
You want me
his
to be
eyes. He's not
Peyton
kidding.
Manning as Bert
And you know
Kreischer?
what? Somebody in the band, say something. Somebody in the audience, say something. Say, don't talk to him like that. One of the guests, one of the comics, don't just sit there. Redban, I can't believe he treats you like this. Okay, what's our next code here?
You can
another
go
one.
to, no, that
615?
was the one we just saw.
Oh, okay.
1410, I wrote Lil Sam
1410.
bombing. I can't remember what this was, but I hope it's
Okay,
good.
Sam's going to bomb. Sam bombs a lot. Sam Tallent, who's also another one of my enemies. Now, remember, you're not just an enemy because you're a comic. There's millions of comics. They're not my enemy. Millions of guys out there, Jeff Wittick, Tim Heidecker, a lot of guys I favor. Sam Tallent is not one of those guys. I can't have him thinking, oh, he does this to everyone. No. I'm picking you out. I'm singling you out. I think you're complete bullshit. And I would love if you tried to stop me. That's what my dream is. Do something about it, Sam, because if I'm coming to New York, I'm going to do something to you. No, I'm kidding. But you stink, and people need to know about it. This is a Sam Tallent bomb.
I am trying to win my ex back. I am.
Why? All the fish in the sea, and you love sushi. What's going on here?
I just think that we have a connection and we have a bond, and
The woman who broke up with you?
yeah.
What's the connection?
We enjoy door dashing food, and
Look at Tony with
Playing-
the pen. Do you see what he does with the pen when he's so nervous? See, when things are taking too long or when his proteges are stumbling through their crap. Look what he does with his pen. This is his
We
biggest
enjoy
tell.
door dashing food and
Look at that.
You know,
If you see him doing that, he's not okay. He's very nervous, and he's really, this is where he's aggravated. He's annoyed. He's impatient. He needs to be clicking that pen. I want to grab his hand and twist his fucking wrist and break the ink all over his pen. I hope one day his pen, like, bursts, and he makes a big ass of himself all over his expensive vests. Maybe the ink will get on your watch and never come out. That's what I hope. Oh, it's stainless. Is it?
playing Fortnite together.
That's so fucking easy. You could just date an 18-year-old chick, man. That's all they love.
And again, you have a gun.
Okay, wait. What did we have here? Hold on. Here's Sam. Listen to Sam Tallent.
Together.
That's so fucking easy. You could just date an 18-year-old chick, man. That's all they love.
And again, you have a gun.
Yeah, I haven't tried using the gun during dates.
Oh, yeah. You know what you do? You put it in your mouth and you say, make my gun come.
Thank you, Sam.
Sit in it.
I'm happily married for 13 years.
Yeah. Hans is literally going to try.
Ooh, the fool's look around, huh? You're not good. We're going to point out every bomb you make for life. For life. These are things you think, no one noticed. It was fine. I could continue this con, no problem. Not here. Not here. We notice every whimper in your demeanor, and we will display it for thousands, maybe millions one day. Maybe millions. Okay, what's our next one?
19.
19.
Oh, I forget what this is.
Tony's
but it
rise
should
to
be good.
power has driven him crazy. So look at this. This is another rise to power moment. Okay, so we're starting here with this girl, right?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Okay. So he's got this girl on the show. Now, I've noticed the way Tony treats these female comedians is a little off. Especially coming from somebody who, is all about the joke. It's got to be a good joke, right? Well, there's a lot of times where Tony and company aren't making jokes at all. They're just kind of yelling out some horrible shit. Listen to this.
Or Mad at My Dad, Barbie. That one, too. Yeah, no. It's
Don't do any
Corinne.
more bits.
So this is just some woman. She wasn't a crazy woman off the streets. I mean, yeah, I don't like her at all. She stinks. She's horrible, right?
But she's asked
just
for
a
her to come on
regular
stage.
woman. She's just a regular woman. She's not insane. She's not some freak. She's not some tramp. She's just a regular woman trying out stand-up because you've told everyone, move to Austin and follow your dreams and you'll be a big star. So you've got all these people trying it, and you got this woman who comes up here. She's not doing anything offensive. She's not doing anything wrong. She's just went up there and very nervously, did a bad job and then stood there and watch what Tony starts doing.
Mad at My Dad, Barbie. That one, too. Yeah, no. It's
Don't do any
Corinne.
more bits.
Fair.
Yeah, if
Fair.
we
I
wanted
got
little
it.
bits, we would
Yeah.
just look at your tits.
Ooh, if we want a little bit, we'll just look at your tits. Have you noticed this? I'll show you this. Here, let me play this.
Fair.
Yeah, if
Fair.
we
I
wanted
got
little
it.
bits, we would
Yeah.
just look at your tits.
Oh,
This tiny little yellow M&Ms, everybody. Who wants one? There you go. All right.
Have you noticed this? Tony has been doing this a lot lately. This is about the 5th time in the last few months. If a girl doesn't have big tits, he calls her out and starts making fun of her tiny little tits. There's no joke. Just a comment about how they have tiny tits. Now imagine your girl on stage in front of 300 people and then 1 million people online. And Tony's going, look at her tiny little tits. And the whole crowd erupts. And then it's, haha, you have no tits. What kind of thing is that to do at your level? Does Netflix know that you do this? To me, that's a little crass. That's a little weird. Tony's rise to power is making him a little nasty.
Just look at your tits. This tiny little yellow M&Ms.
And there's nothing, it's not like she's just wearing a black shirt. There's nothing that says she has tiny little tits. You're like examining her tits and now bringing her tits to everyone's attention. So every person in the crowd is staring at their body parts. I just don't understand how that's something that you would do at Joe Rogan's Comedy Club. How does that, she's not I get it if somebody came in and they were like this, like Robbie Hoffman, with no fucking breasts. But this is just a regular person.
Fair.
Yeah,
fair.
You'll
I
see
got
what's
it.
Bitch,
Yeah.
you can just look at your tits.
Oh,
This tiny little yellow M&Ms, everybody. Who wants one? There you go. All right.
Can one kill
you look
Tony?
healthy, you know. Whoever you got your hair from had a good hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
you're
you.
welcome. Yes.
It is incredible. That is, how many Dalmatians have you tried to kill? The hairstyle is incredible.
More than I can count.
So we're going to show you this next. Oh, we keep
going,
playing
keep
here.
going.
Yeah, watch this. So Tony's been doing a lot of these things. This is rise to power stuff. Wait till you see what he does. He starts getting carried away with his own ego, and he kind of starts going on these riffs and tangents that are like obnoxiously cringe and over the top, and everyone's kind of watch this one.
Yeah.
Right. So you're a stripper and a sex coach. This is incredible. I don't think we've ever had a sex coach on the show before. What can you teach
I'm right
us?
here. Anyone need any tips?
Watch what he does here.
This is all you need.
Yeah.
This is it.
That really is. That
Just
is.
come hither.
That is true.
Yeah.
And some singers.
Not bad.
Go ahead. Give us some of your great advice. Like, what is your if you're a sex coach, what would your like fumblerooski play be?
Ooh. So a lot of it has to do.
And you know, all this is fine, by the way. All this is fine, just harassing people. But then you can't be going around talking about how you guys are like building up comedians and giving them advice. There's no advice really given on Kill Tony except to the regulars, maybe. You know, the ones that are Tony is managing. I haven't heard this, but I think he's managing William, Cam Patterson, what's his name, the Chink, Hans Kim. These guys are all giving Tony a percentage for this. Tony is their manager. He won't say a bad word about those guys. Cam Patterson could go up with a stolen joke, bomb, and he's like, it's
I put
okay.
that in.
It's fine. It's fine. But he doesn't give anybody that's not, you know, within his little management circle any tips or any, notes on their comedy. He's just harassing people now, which is fine, but you can't claim that you're building comedy and sitting in these interviews for 2 hours going, yeah, we, comics come up and, we go over their set and they turn out to be big names. And they're only big names because you're pushing them and because people want to go see some novelty act. Hans Kim, it's funny to go see this meme. Okay? You're not creating stars. Sarah Weinshank, Kim Congdon, are these stars? These are your oldest regulars. Sarah Weinshank's sitting on 1.3K views tops.
Do with communication, right? So
Boring.
Well, okay, so he asks her a question. Look how quickly he's straight. Watch this.
A sex coach, what would your like fumblerooski play be?
He asks her the question.
So a lot of it has to do with communication, right? So
Boring.
4 seconds. Watch this.
Welcome to the kingdom of boredom, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, out of all the sex coaching, nothing better than talking to a loved one. Oh, don't you just want to hear their voice some more after a long dinner? Wouldn't it just be great to talk about what you want? Oh, I'm getting hard just thinking about it.
The crowd is like quiet during
Oh my
this.
God,
He's been
that's
doing these outbursts a
crazy.
lot where he's really, I want you to see this again. And listen to the crowd. Sam's not really even laughing. If anyone else did this on his show, Tony would be like, stop. He's out of control.
right? So
Boring. Oh, welcome to the kingdom of boredom, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, out of all the sex coaching, nothing better than talking to a loved one. Oh, don't you just want to hear their voice some more after a long dinner? Wouldn't it just be great to talk about what you want?
Ooh, when they do the cross-eyed thing, like this is like when Melton does his Aaron Emholt voice, if you've ever heard that. You ever see somebody do like a really off bad voice, but they carry on with it? It's really it's tough. And then the rolling eyes. Look, he's rolling his eyes back. And this type of voice, comics have tried this voice. This, hello, hi. To me, that's like nails on the chalkboard, that type of voice. I don't know how to... A.D. Bryant used to do this on SNL. She had a voice like this, too. This comedian voice where they do this British accent. Ugh. Listen
To a loved one. Oh, don't you just want to hear their voice some more after a long dinner? Wouldn't it just be great to talk about what you want? Oh, I'm getting hard just thinking about it.
All right.
Even
what
the
else?
sound of the gun, this duh, I don't like. I don't care for that. Yucky. And look, he does a fool's head tilt. That is a fool. That's where you know you obnoxiously kind of bombed, and now you got to do this head tilt. Look at this head tilt come in.
About it.
All right. What else?
Embarrassment, fool's head. Oh!
All right.
Oh, full save! Out of a tiny straw. What are you drinking here? And I want to see, I hate this when these comedians carry around this fucking bucket of creamer with them everywhere they go. They go to Starbucks, they get like a cream with an espresso shot in it. And they're sitting on it all day in the Austin humidity. And they're just carrying around their cup of cream and sugar that they're drinking from. That's how you could spot a fool. If they're drinking a cup of cream all day, that's disgusting. No wonder they're taking 3 to 7 shits a day.
Oh no, Hans
That's a
did
full
something
sip.
brave. he finally earned a headline.
Oh, you'll see tonight. We're going to examine, I wish we had like a ruler here to really examine the why. I mean, really, look
Do
at
you
it.
have that blue one, or is that at the house?
Blue ruler.
Remember we had that? That might be in your desk.
Got a cigar? Fine cigar here. Maybe we'll light this up and we look at that new guy from Rogan. Got a screwdriver. This is a fine screwdriver from DeWalt. I've got necklaces. Here's tape. Oh, another fine cigar. I got a ton of cigars. I don't smoke cigars. These are expensive too. They're kept in a humid drawer. $13 actually. So not too expensive. Look at the mouth here. And believe it or not, this is not as wide as it opens. We're going to see an even wider. So I wish there was a way we could mark that. Let's see if we could measure this to compare it to the next one. Although I don't know if the zoom is going to, we really need a tool. How would you measure this? Because the camera lens is going to change too.
We're not good enough at math to figure this out.
Look at this shot. And it really even looks better in my monitor. I mean, that is like an epic poster.
You should get a big desk and have this as the poster like he has Tony Soprano.
That would be perfect because it reminds me of one of my favorite things.
Oh,
Let me show you.
something's going on with the TV behind you. Sorry to freak you out.
Going on with the TV behind.
Like, look all the way behind you.
Terms
We can figure that out on the next
I don't
break.
think you can see that on the TV. Oh, a little bit. The terms and conditions popped. Oh, you know why? Because I hit the remote. There we go.
Nice.
Cancel that. Cancel that. Let me show you what this reminds me of. Let me see if I can find this. You're going to love this. And this is a callback to old Redbar. Let's see if I can find this. Yes, I can. Now, I need this made. This needs to be made because it is perfect. For me, it represents everything that I know. Some of you might remember the movie Candyman.
Wow.
Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. Do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Look at this. Remember the Candyman wall that she climbs through with the big open mouth? Look at this. There's another shot of her crawling through the mouth. We need this Tony mouth on the Redbar wall that I could crawl through. And there it is. The same. Imagine we make it so big that I come out from it at the beginning of every Kill Tony coverage. Do 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 do.
Oh my god! How?
Oh,
How
wow.
is the size of his mouth not ripping?
Okay. Thank you. I knew I recognized that mouth somewhere. There it is. Haw. Yeah. Ooh, that haw part would have been perfect.
Oh shit!
Haw. Holy moly. Candace.
He finally earned a headline.
Okay, so why?
Okay, seriously, tell us about the communication that you're talking about.
Yeah, communication
You can get a
and
113-011315.
All right, let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, yeah, this is about Cam Patterson. Now, I'm sorry if David Jolly is watching. You know, I just said we're on good terms. I would like to challenge David Jolly to a gunfight. No. Yeah, why? You bring a gun, I'll bring a gun. Whoever shoots each other first gets $1 million. He'd be in. Okay, David Jolly, Cam Patterson's uncle. We've got a Cam Patterson thing here. 11315. Let's check this out. There's Cam Patterson on stage. I like Cam. I think he's a sweet kid. Except, I don't know. Maybe he's not so sweet. Let's find out.
Amazing.
Oh,
Cam.
man.
What else is going on in your world? Anything else fun happening?
Man, them fuck niggas on Reddit got me. They got on my head for a second.
Why? What?
They said I had stole a joke. Yeah, you seen that shit?
Christ.
And I saw the joke. It was close. I will tell you that.
There's a lot of this here. So David Lucas, who used to be Tony's other regular black fellow, not that that has anything to do with it, but I don't know, David Lucas, as far as I'm concerned, has stolen about 50 to 100 jokes on Kill Tony. Every week. I mean, when he was on, it was every week. People would send me 2 or 3. And they'd show me the receipts, the sources from Black Twitter or from over here or from over there from years before. And the jokes were so close. And I started thinking, I go, well, yeah, maybe. Because now Cam Patterson's being accused of the same thing that's happened multiple times with Cam Patterson, too, right? How many jokes? It's been 3 or 4 that Cam Patterson's been accused of stealing.
I can't remember, but this one is damning.
This one's damning. And we'll show you that. But then I'm thinking, Tony puts these guys under so much pressure. You're in front of 1 million people every week. You got to think of a new minute of material. Think about that. Think about that pressure. And then think about, what if you had a busy week? And what if all of a sudden you look at your phone, you go, oh, fuck, Kill Tony's tomorrow. I got to come up with some new material. And then you're really scared of bombing. Because if you bomb on Kill Tony, you're going to get made fun of by like 1 million people on Reddit, online. It's pretty devastating. This is typically why comedians don't start out in front of 1 million people. I mean, they start out doing open mics and they bomb for years in private almost until they figure it out and then they present to a wider audience. But Tony forces these poor kids to come up with a new joke and it better kill or you're getting fucking made fun of and maybe you're done. Maybe if David Lucas bombed 3 weeks in a row, everyone would hate him and never think he was good again. So maybe David Lucas goes, fuck, I got nothing, and Kill Tony's coming up in 16 hours. Fuck it. And then he goes to Twitter. He goes back to 1998. He finds some joke. He goes, fuck it, man. At the very worst, similar thinking, whatever. And then does it because maybe that's better. Maybe getting accused of joke theft that goes away in 10 seconds because David Lucas did it 50 times and it didn't hurt him. So what's 51? What's 52? What's 100? It's better than bombing, right? Wouldn't that be better than bombing? Getting accused by 30 people of stealing a joke on Reddit? That's better than bombing for 1 million. So I think Tony's putting these people under pressure. And then you've got guys, David Lucas I don't know about David Lucas. I'm not going to be racist here. Cam Patterson said that he used to live a life of crime before this, where he stole stuff, physical stuff. You can't go to jail for stealing a joke. Certainly he stole physical items that could land him in jail. You can't go to jail for stealing a joke. So, and I'm not, maybe he never stole, maybe I'm hearing that wrong.
I put it in,
No, I mean, maybe he never stole a physical item. I think I heard that. I think I heard him say that. That's why I'm saying this. I'm not assuming. But here we go. He's bringing it up that Reddit says he stole a joke. And Tony, this is very interesting. Tony tries to shut down that rumor right away, even though it's clear as day. So because it's one of Tony's guys that he's trying to impress the world with so that he could look like this father of comedy, he won't even let these rumors breathe. And it's really funny that this is happening in the comedy mothership, which is Joe Rogan's club. And Joe Rogan sort of became famous on the internet for taking down Carlos Mencia for stealing jokes. And now every week at the comedy mothership at Joe Rogan's club, Joe Rogan's right-hand man, Tony Hinchcliffe, is allowing comedians to steal jokes. Watch what Tony does here.
They got on my head for a second.
Why? What?
They said I had stole a joke. Oh, yeah, you seen that shit?
Christ.
And I saw the joke. It was close. I will tell you that.
I mean, that happens.
It
happens.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute,
Would you
brother.
let Carlos get away with it happens? How many times can it happen? Listen to this and look at Tony's little face here. I'm not in the mood to discuss this. Shut up, Cameron. And I bet he had to talk with him. Don't talk about that stuff. Don't talk about Reddit.
Oh, fuck.
Literally only so many premises out there. It can be close. That happens.
Yeah, but I talked to Buddy. We talked it out. Nigga name was a Vartha or some shit. He like an Indian nigga. Yeah. We were here Indian.
We'll
nigga.
show you the
Say
joke.
all the fun words.
What?
You.
You can say Indian.
No.
You can say
Anyways,
Indian as
that's
long as you
pretty
want
much
to.
it
Say
for
it.
the
Do it real
joke
quick.
steal
Indian.
part, I think.
Indian.
What's
Nigga.
that?
I think that's it for that.
Oh, okay, for the stealing part. Okay, good.
Tony's
Thank you,
okay
Sam.
with stealing.
But there was, we want to show the stolen joke, right?
Yeah.
So we've got them back to back, thanks to Redditors. They're saying a little sus. I saw this Texas comic, a few months ago at a show in Oklahoma. I've been following him on Instagram ever since, and I know he does shows around Texas. I knew I recognized this joke, idea, and talking points when I heard it on Kill Tony the other day. Feels a little too close. So let's hear these jokes back to back and see what you think. This is the comic from 2023. On top, Cam Patterson, 2024. Just last month on the bottom.
I used to follow this like celebrity barber, used to give high-level haircuts.
Celebrity
like,
barber.
And shit. And recently, for clout, he started giving free haircuts to the homeless. Free haircuts. And it's like, what the fuck? Why are you taking their brand away from them? Their look is their brand, bro. You can't be giving homeless people fades and fucking lighting their beards up and shit and be expecting them to make the same kind of money on the fucking streets. Have you lost your mind? Could you even imagine, dude, rolling up to an intersection and a guy with a better haircut than you? He's asking me for $5? I'm like, get the fuck. Who the fuck is this handsome ass guy asking me for money? What YouTube prank show am I a part of right now? Fuck out of here, dude.
Don't understand helping the homeless if you're not gonna give them a house. I think that's dumb. My barber likes to go on 6th Street and get home people haircuts, and I think that's fucking stupid. Cause you gotta understand something. They get their money because they look homeless.
Good Tony. That's my guy. See Tony shaking his head. That's exactly why I've given him this role here. Of course, this is all me. That's my guy. Yeah? He's stealing jokes. Listen to this.
If you give them a haircut, you just fucking up their uniform, dog. If I see a homeless nigga with a better haircut than me, I might punch his ass, really. You piece of shit. Like, I'm not gonna get no money to no homeless nigga with no clean ass drop fade. That's not finna happen.
Okay, there it was. And very similar. So at the beginning, they're talking about, I've got a barber friend.
Barber online.
Barber. He gives haircuts to the homeless. Same joke, same points throughout the whole thing. Tony just shuts it down immediately. That never happened. Just linear thinking. Okay, well, when it happens again, is it linear thinking? When it happens a third time? I think Joe Rogan at the mothership, I think it's got to be a little tighter, right? All right, let's get back to Kill Tonte.
Yeah, you can go to 020130.
020130. All right, 020130. Here we go. What's this one going to be? Oh, going after Redban again. We got to show every time he goes. If you catch one that we don't show, tell us, because we want to show every time he treats Redban like shit.
How about one more time for the great Sam Tallent, ladies and gentlemen? Redban.
I'll be in July. I'll be in San Diego with Casey Rock.
Is that still not sold out?
No, they just released new tickets.
Oh my God! Wow.
AmericanComedyCode.com.
Wow. Help Redban fill up the comedy club he's been promoting for months in San Diego, people. The entire city of San Diego.
What the fuck is so funny? Look at this beet red skeleton, by the way. Really? And look at Redban doesn't like this. He's sitting there like, how many times I got it? It's very embarrassing. Millions of people.
And fill up the comedy club he's been promoting for months in San Diego, people. The entire city of San Diego. It's a comedy club, people. Buy tickets for Redban's show.
Thanks for all the support, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh, we've got a widening. And I'm not talking about Redban this time. Look at this.
Thanks for all the support, Tony Hinchcliffe.
Oh my God. Hold on, I gotta go back. Let's get it at its widest. Look. I mean, really, go to the mothership. If you could get a ping pong ball in there, $500. Look at that. I mean, really, this might be better for my Candyman wall. Look at that. I mean, really, you could almost throw a full apple in there and it could go down his throat. This is unheard of. I've never seen a mouth open this wide. Let's go back and see. Is that at its widest? Look at this. I mean, farewell to the flesh, huh? How do you think you could... Where's the other one? How do you
That's
go
great.
forward? We've got the back one. They stopped doing stuff.
Tony Hinchcliffe.
Okay. How about one more time for Roseanne Barley?
So you're just laughing because he couldn't sell out tickets? But you can, so it's so funny to watch him struggle to sell tickets? Okay. We have one more. Oh, no, that was the last one from that one. Right?
Yeah.
From that
and there's
episode.
one more on the Shane one.
The Shane one. Okay, so let's show you one more. This is with Shane Gillis. Remember, Tony's best friend. They're more than just friends. Tony hangs out with Shane. Remember all that? Here we go. 25 minutes is the first one with Shane Gillis. And, oh, look at this guy. Sweet guy. It's nice, man. I want this guy to be a fan of Redbar, too.
He probably is.
Does Axiom know this guy? Or is this the guy from the Comedy Store who dressed up as Jesus back in the day? All right, let's see what he does to Redban here. This is just one, right?
Started in Cleveland.
Mm-hmm. And mostly in Cleveland. But
Mostly in Cleveland.
I did do some sets in Chicago, Nashville.
Jerusalem. Hallelujah. If you're going to fucking do it, do it.
Oof.
Jesus fucking sleepyhead over here. My God.
Oh, you're over it? Good. I'm glad you're over
Okay,
it.
so Redban was going to do a sound effect. Now, Tony's always micromanaging his soundboard. Before if he sees Redban going like this, looking for a thing, he starts going, what are you doing over there? Micromanaging Redban. Look at this. Look what he does here to poor, sweet Redban. My friend.
In Chicago, Nashville.
Jerusalem. Hallelujah. If you're going to fucking do it, do it. Jesus fucking sleepyhead over here. My God.
Oh, you're over it? Good. I'm glad you're over it, Redban. Oh, moving forward with all of your creative nature.
Jesus Christ.
Lord's name. He's right there.
Good Jesus Christ. I love it. Absolutely. So, okay. So, Jeffrey, what do you...
You know, Shane, you just sit there. You guys all just sit there and watch the abuse, huh? We're going to start coming after you guys if you don't stick up for Redban. Tony Hinchcliffe, everybody. Another beautiful showing for Tony Hinchcliffe. You could really watch him every week. I mean, he's really... he's kind of like Denny with the consistency where he's not growing, right? He's not growing. He's just getting meaner. Very cool. Very cool.